Welcome to the ETV Stock Market Program. I'm Constance Dyson with SC Economics. Today we're going to try to learn about scarcity, and we're going to Hickory Grove-Sharon Elementary School in York County to catch up with some kids to see what they think scarcity is.
Okay, earlier we talked about scarcity and how important it is to understand scarcity when you're thinking about having an economic way of thinking about things. So could you tell me, please, raise your hand if you'd like to tell me, what do you think scarcity is?
Scarcity means like there's not that many left of them. Like there could be a tin of DS and there's not that many left because a lot of people like them.
I think scarcity means when there's not much of something.
I think scarcity is when there is not much of that thing and there's only a little bit left of it.
I think scarcity where there's not very much of that thing left.
I think scarcity is when there isn't much of that thing left in the world.
Wow, those kids had some great ideas about scarcity. Scarcity is the condition of not having all the goods and services you want or need. Now let's take the time to go sit down with Miss Martha Dial to see what encouraging words she has for her students and teachers on learning about the economic concepts.
My name is Mrs. Dial, and I teach gifted and talented students in 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th grades at Hickory Grove-Sharon Elementary School. I've been teaching for about 25 years, and I've been teaching economics pretty much for the last 15 or 16 years. I am also an elite teacher with SC Economics, and I enjoy that very much. I like teaching my students about economic concepts. One of the ways I do this, I have posters around my room that have the different economic concepts that I teach. I like immersing them in literature that helps them to understand those concepts a little bit better. I think because these concepts tend to be pretty abstract, 3rd and 4th graders have a little bit of a hard time grasping the meanings of the different vocabulary words. But when they understand them through the literature, it helps them a lot to apply these concepts and not just to memorize a definition and then try to spit that back out at me. I don't think that's learning the importance of these economic concepts or financial fitness concepts. So the literature really does help make that connection for them. I got interested several years ago when I took a graduate course at Winthrop under Dr. Gary Stone. It is so funny because I really didn't want to take that class. I thought, oh, this is going to be dry and dusty and I won't like it. But it was really probably a life-changing experience for me because I realized that a key component of education at the elementary level was that we were leaving out economics and things that they need to understand to make good choices with the resources that they have. So I started that very first year pulling in some materials that I received from the National Council on Economic Education, and I realized that there's some really great lessons that could be taught, a lot of great resources available to help students understand economic concepts. And so I started that very first year just kind of dabbling in it. And then several years ago, I was introduced to actually teaching economics through children's literature, which is one of the ways that is a great integration into things other than just social studies, but that it can be brought into language arts. And you can teach your language arts strategies and skills as well as the economic concepts all at one time. One of the greatest benefits for teaching economics at the elementary level is teaching them how to make good choices, how to make decisions without, so many of them have the eeny, meeny, miny, mo philosophy or impulsive decision making, and using the paced decision-making process, that 5-step process where they can actually think about, what are my alternatives? What are the things that I have to choose between? And then coming up with the important criteria that they need to make those decisions is a very key component, I think, of life. Learning how to make an important decision based on good, sound evidence, good, sound, judgment. So that's really what economics is all about. It's making good choices. It's the science of choosing. And I think that having that background is so very important to begin that at the elementary level, so that by the time they become adults, they will be good decision makers. I always try to keep my kids excited about what we learn with economics. I start them in fourth grade, understanding basic concepts of economics. We do some great units in which we build a zoo. We plan to build a zoo using economic principles. And then that prepares them for things that they really love, like they know that when they get in fifth grade, they're going to be able to invest in the stock market. They're very excited about these things. They get to participate in the calendar poster contest and different things that are great incentives for them to want to be involved in economic education, to learn these different economic concepts and to learn the paced decision-making process. All that are very exciting for these kids because they know that they are going to learn something new and different maybe that other kids are not as familiar with, and that they get to do things that excite them about that. One of the best ways for teachers, new teachers as well as veteran teachers, to teach more economics in their classroom is really just to do it, to find some resources, to contact SC Economics and find out what workshops and professional development is available, to find out if there are other teachers in their district that are familiar with some lessons or some curriculum that they could use for that. So I think it's really important to network with other teachers that are familiar with teaching economics, and to take that risk and to just go ahead and find something that a book that they love that they could possibly incorporate some of these economic concepts into, and just go for it.
Thanks, Martha, for letting us know how important it is to learn economics at an early age. Now we're going to head over to Rock Hill High School to Jennifer and Molnar's class, where she's teaching the stock market game.
My name is Jennifer Molnar. I'm a business education teacher at Rock Hill High School in York County, and I play and teach the stock market game. This fall will mark the third semester Rock Hill High has participated in the stock market game. This group of students I have are very enthusiastic and excited about the game, and I think this could be the most successful semester yet. The success we've had in the stock market game is overwhelming. The first year we played the stock market game was the fall of 2008, and those 10 weeks were very exciting. They were up and they were down, and the kids were here to check it, and at the end of that semester we placed third. And it was exciting. There was announcements on BNN, there was letters home, and the kids were really excited, and I was very, very proud of them. The next year in the fall, the stakes were high. The kids knew what they had to accomplish, and they came back and they placed first. And that was even more excitement in the school. So this fall is yet to be determined, but I think that the success will be very good. I first learned about the stock market game while attending a business conference. I attended a workshop that was sponsored by the South Carolina Stock Market Game and was just impressed. I thought that it gave the students a real life skills that they could take with them the rest of their life, and I knew that this was something that I was going to make happen in my classroom. I plan on playing the stock market game in my business classes every year that I am a business teacher. It is a great game, it is a great experience, and my students really are doing more than investing in the game. They're making an investment in their future. These are life skills that they're going to take with them for the rest of their life. It brings relevance to the classroom, and that's what education is all about. My first year teaching, there was not one penny for the stock market game in my district, and I made it happen. I wrote a grant, I talked to people how to write a grant, and I got awarded the money to play the game. After that, we decided that it was something important for the business department and the students of Rock Hill High, and now every year we play the game. financial education is the key to success. It's the key to the success of our students, it's the key to success of America, and I think the more that we can educate and expose the kids to financial education, the more successful we're going to be. The stock market game instills financial education concepts such as investing in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, savings, checking account, personal finance, all lessons that the students are going to use now, tomorrow, and in the future.
Thanks, Jennifer. That was a great visit. Now let's go catch up with Ross Lindsay. He's one of our young entrepreneurs. He has a IT business and he's a software developer. Let's see what he has to say.
My name is Ross. I'm a sophomore at Waccamaw High School, and I am a software developer. I've been in the software development business about 1 or 2 years now. I really wanted to get started in my particular business because I've been using computers since I was about the age of 2, and I've really just got a little gift at computers, and I like helping people with computers. And I went to a computer camp over the summer, and when the iPhone came out, I was like, oh, that would be really cool if I could make an app. And then that was just thought it'd be really cool to start being a software developer and just makes a little money on the side with something I really enjoy doing. I think this would be a really neat career to pursue after high school. Also with the Apple apps, I also do a little IT work on the side. I've done websites for a couple local businesses, and I help my teachers with their websites, and I also have set up computers and webcams at a couple businesses up in Myrtle Beach at hotels. And that's how I came up with Myrtle Beach Oceanfront Webcam. I know that my business is making money because in my form of IT, it doesn't really have very many startup costs, and then whatever materials I need, I bump up the cost a good bit for my customers, and then that way I make a profit, and then also the labor cost and the time cost from the companies that I work with, and then that's a good bit of my profits. My favorite part of being a young entrepreneur is just having the feel of responsibility and running my own business, and just feeling that getting an experience of what it'll be like once I become actually possibly a actual entrepreneur further on in life. Some of the challenges in starting my own business were figuring out what and where I wanted to, what exactly I wanted to do and where I wanted to do it. I knew I wanted to do something in computers, but I really didn't know specifically what or where I wanted to do it. And when I first started, I had no idea that I would be doing what I'm doing today, or that how much it would cost or how much time and work would be involved. The hardest part of actually running my business would probably be the time management and just managing the money itself. I do plan to continue my business after high school in some form, maybe not specifically the computer services, but definitely the iPhone app production. And then even though my first app has been a free app, my future apps, I do believe that they will be a app that you would have to pay at least 99 cents or $2 for. And then the free app pretty much got me into the app business just to give me a taste of what it would be like. And then I can actually use the apps as like a side business, or just to get some money on the side and with the paid apps. Some advice that I would share with other young entrepreneurs starting their own business would be sure you know what you're doing, and be sure you're good at what you're doing, and also be sure that you're ready to take on the responsibility and time requirements that are required in starting your own business.
Thanks, Ross. That's a great business. Do you think you could be a young entrepreneur? Well, if you think you can contact us at SC Economics. I'm Constance Dyson. I'll see you next time.